you had me trying my very hardest.
Oh my God.
You doing it again?
Yeah.
I have shaky ass hands.
It's home tour time. I'm gonna do a home tour for you guys. Show you my home. I'm not gonna show you the front because that is not ready, honey. That is a hot mess express that I have to clean up. I'm gonna get it ready for fall. And I'm going to be doing like a fall decorate with me, but it's going to be mostly like a pre-fall. I don't know if I'm gonna put pumpkins, but I can't promise you that. So I'm gonna turn my camera around some areas. I'm going to play some music, and I'm gonna show you around my home. My thrifted home that has turned into my vintage palace, and I love it. Some things are not gonna be for some people, but that's okay, because you know, everyone does what makes them happy and what they love in their home. And this is what I'm enjoying at the moment, because I change, things change, my tastes change. I notice as I gotten older, things are different, even what I wear. So let me turn the camera around. And like I said, some parts I'm gonna put music, and I'm just gonna show you around and tell you some things where I got it from. Not where I got it from, but just the stuff that I have gotten secondhand. So this is my front door when you come in, and right here, I've been having this art piece, whatever you call it, from Hobby Lobby that I still like, so I keep it there. And I bought, this is from the antique shop. This is from a yard sale. I'm in love with Crocs right now, so you're gonna see a lot of Crocs in my home. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. Then I have this a little thing that I ordered on Etsy. It said old Crocs. I paid like $4 for that. And then this boy and girl sign I've been having since I was doing farmhouse, to let people know that that's a bathroom. I have not gotten to that bathroom, but it's gonna get a makeover, and I'm gonna do like very vintage. I'm gonna show you this. It's nothing special in this bathroom here. I have this wallpaper that I got at Dollar Tree, I don't know how long ago, and I'm not loving it no more. So yeah, it's a very lived in bathroom, nothing special, but I'm gonna give it a makeover. So, and then when you come in my home, you see my entryway table, which is 2 of them that I put together. And this is all antiques, antique shop buys, Goodwill, and secondhand little shops. On the light, I don't know if that's better. So yeah, these are the only things that were like newer that we bought like 2 years ago. But everything else is, this is Marketplace, this is antique shops, this is Goodwill, this is a little secondhand shop that I go to. I buy a lot of used books in there because they're super cheap. And this I bought at antique shop. This was at a yard sale for $3, and I just added some pearls. You're gonna hear my dog because he was just outside and he's dying. It's hot. Then I got a big crock right here, still with the price tag, because that's hopefully going to home my Christmas tree, hopefully, because my Christmas tree is huge. My front door has a basket that I bought at Dollar General not a couple of years back. I still have, this was from a yard sale, $3. I have to change that because I'm going to start doing my fall. My husband made this barn door, and I love it. I still love it, even though that's when I was doing farmhouse. And I'm gonna turn you guys around. I'm gonna play a little music, and I'm gonna show you really quick. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Those I got on estate sale for like a couple of dollars. I'm gonna put some fall stems. And this is when I had also farmhouse, the hello welcome, because I never put a welcome sign outside my door. Not everybody's welcome. You gotta be careful who you let in. So if you made it this far, you are welcome in my home. And I have a hello welcome sign there. So I'm gonna put some music and just give you an overview. I used to have a Hearth and Hand bench that I sold because I wanted a vintage bench, and my husband found this one for, I believe, $30 at a yard sale. Then we got this massive crock for super cheap. I got her for $50 at an antique shop, and these are just antique shop sales that I found, like 50% off. These candlesticks, I bought like four of them for $12. These are just my hats, my fall hats that I put on my wall. I bought this at a Goodwill shelf thing. We just changed the knobs for $10. And then someone told me this was a game, but it is metal, heavy metal. And since I have the horses and stuff here, I hung it here. This is from Marshall's. I got it 50% off this year. It still has a tag. And that's gonna be going because I'm gonna start putting fall. And then I have these pillows. But this is how this looks. This is right before you go in up my stairs. Going up the stairs to my home, to the second level where the bedrooms are at, the kids' bedroom. Like I said, it's not for everyone, but this old man right here, I got him at Marketplace. This was an antique shop, and these are bottles that I've been collecting everywhere I go. And this is supposed to be a spice rack. These I bought at a antique shop. I think it's Martha and George Washington for like $1 or $2 a piece. And this is my crock collection. And then I put my kids and my husband's kids, well, our kids, you know, my stepkids are just like, you know, loved like the rest of the kids. And so all my Crocs are here. I'm gonna be doing fall stuff. And then up there, I got a little table that I got at Marshall's. And then that's a light fixture that I turn upside down, and I put a plant in there. But this is how it looks. To my laundry, I did a laundry makeover with you guys. If you haven't checked that out, check the video out. It's there. This is going soon. This has been here since we bought the house like 5-6 years ago. I bought those at Joann's, like super cheap. I didn't know what to put on this wall. It was empty and I wanted something, so I grabbed these 3. Not my fave anymore. Then I'm also changing this. This is when I was doing farmhouse. I do have that little laundry sign. I'm gonna show you my laundry, but it's not as clean as it was when I first decorated because we live here. I just did laundry last night, so it's folded, blankets there, stuff that I bought at Goodwill bins that I had to wash, and clothes that I lay out because I don't like to dry my clothes. But yeah, I need a little loving right now. In my dining room area. This all, I'm telling you, there's nothing new here. I got at Goodwill. That was like $12.99. Only thing I got here is from Target, like 2 years ago. And then that crock, I got it for like $19.99. Has a drawing in the back, so I turn it around. Oh, and the tree, I got it from Walmart, $40. And that's also antique, vintage, I don't know. And I have a love for boys bears, and she's a cutie, so I set her here. This table, you all guys all know and saw me, I bought it for $50 at a secondhand store. Oh, the rug is from At Homes, but I still got her for $45. These were for the antique shop, $20 each, and these were from Goodwill, $5.99. I painted them. This is also from the secondhand shop. This was $2. These, I don't remember how much I paid. This was, I think, $1, $2. But yeah. And my husband changed these light fixtures. They were, he got, I think, 5 for $10. So this is how my dining room looks. got this hutch at the antique shop. I think it was like 150 bucks. Everything in here is thrifted. Everything in here, including the baskets and the sign and everything up there. And the lamp is from Heart and Hand that I got for $4.95 at Target. But this is my new hutch. And that butter belt too was a great deal. I think we got it for like $30. You guys remember when I bought this bunny? Still sitting out here because I love her. And then this picnic basket, I just did a little simple 4th of July and it's still sitting there. That's all gonna turn into fall. I have this thing that I got at Homes, butterflies for my 2 boys. This has a butterfly too. And Joel used to play all kind of stuff like this. So I like things that reminds me of him. But yeah. And these are all stuff that I have gotten from antique shops when they go to 50, 60, 90%. This was at a estate sale. I paid $20, I think, for this, but it's all marble and I think it was worth it. And then everything here, like I said, everything here, even the bingo cards, the little wallet, my little mugs, cookie cutters, Crocs, old books, little, this is like restaurant wear picture, my terracottas, all of them. Ironstone, very stained ironstone that I love. And Longer Burger. Everything here is from secondhand shops and antique shops. This was like $1. Stuff that I love that I put in here. I even got a flower frog in here. But this is how my home is looking. I framed my thing because I hated the way it looks, so I bought a frame and my husband made it work. And then I have another crock just holding a fake plant with a little stool that I got at the antique shop for like $10. That ugly garbage can should have been free, that ugly thing. I have this area here in my kitchen. So this is my entryway and this is the area you walk in that I used to have a coffee maker and my air fryer, but I can't drink coffee. No one else does like that. My husband buys iced coffee. And so I got rid of the coffee maker. We just got the air fryer and I just decorated because it holds like stuff that I take to like watch my weight, medication and stuff like that. And someone did mention that, why am I covering? Listen, I mentioned that on my video that I didn't want to cover it, but for now this is what works. I will be changing it eventually and putting like my fall stuff so you'll see it better. And if not, I might put it up there because I think I'll like it up there. But then we're back to square one here and not knowing what to put. But I really think that I will love that frame up there. So I don't know. This is where I put paper plates. As you can see, we don't have any right now. And this is just some of my vintage finds. This was from, I think, Hobby Lobby. I found it for like $3. I bought a pack of stars like this, and I don't like to show this, so I'm gonna put a ribbon. But I bought these at Goodwill. I think it came with like 4 stars, different size, for $5.99. And I was looking for stars, and I was happy to find this one with the little hook. So I have it there. And then this also was from a yard sale. I think I paid like $3. But yeah, we live here, so I need paper towels. And then I started to put baskets up there, but I haven't accomplished that very well. And for fall, I might put garden, I'm not sure. Side of my kitchen, I have a bunch of Crocs and bows that I love, vintage stuff. Stuff that my husband finds me. I bought this. These were antique shop. This was from a yard sale. And I love some terracotta pots. These little plates were 99 cents. I love me some pottery stuff. So I put them there to hold my little plant. And this book was from a yard sale. This one in an antique shop. This was 50% off, I think. I don't know. I think I paid $4 or maybe less. But I loved it, so I thought it was cute for my kitchen. These are, I think, my koi bowls. I have a pink one, so I cover the pink with the brown one. And this is just the greenery that I threw in there. My vintage pilones and my duck. And then there's crack holes on my wooden utensils. And more pottery bowls, terracottas, crock bowls and jugs. And it's time to change my tulips. So that's how that's looking here. I just put a little towel there. On top of my fridge, I just have a whole bunch of old rolling pins. Inside like a wine bottle holder, a little primitive doll. The chicken is still up there. Vintage like utensils. I got them in blue for Joel's favorite color. Another crock bowl. This was sent to me by Charlie and her mom. I mean his mom. And I got a little tiny egg holder. Let me put this here so I can show you how cute this is too. It's a tiny little one with eggs, want to be fake eggs, and I like it here because she's got her little. So I have that up there on my top of my fridge. Here we have a little Charlie sign, Charles, with my copper and stuff that Charlie uses. Nothing special. This I think I'm gonna paint again. This was wood, and I painted green. I think I'm gonna paint it black. And I have my fake bakery stuff with a little doily in a basket, and my Stanley cup with the water. So this is how my kitchen looks, and then my husband changed those too. Little entryway there to go to my bedroom that I want to change too. I want to get a small hutch because I have a lot of books that I need to go through, also Joel's pictures and stuff. But yeah, I want to change that eventually. And then turning around here, I have a sofa, like primitive sofa table holding more Crocs, and underneath I have more Crocs, and I have like my vintage little, I don't know whose grandpa that is, but he lives in my house now. He's loved with a pipe. Little horsey, amber, vintage glass, and wooden candle holders. My dad and my mom, my husband with his kids when they were little. A primitive candle holder. My crock jugs with some feathers. And yeah, I put candles on one of those Crocs, and I forgot what those things are called. Oh my God, I forgot what those things are called. But this is my living room. So I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. And this stand, I bought it with the intentions to sell, but then I put my fake fern. And I like that. I bought that for $5 at a yard sale. I got this, where did I get this? I think I got this at Goodwill with the intentions to sell it, and it never made it. And I got this at a Goodwill too for $5. It's huge garland. And then more of my hats. And then here are my shelves. I'm gonna go back and show you guys. Here are my shelves with all my vintage finds. Well, not all, but. So here I always have Joel front and center on one of my shelves. Always, he's always. And then he loved to smile all the time. So I put share your smile, it's beautiful. With a little I love you stamp and one of my little metal flower frogs and a picture of him. I always have his little hospital plant, the very first plant that I took to his room to like brighten him up. He used to play the congas, so I have the little mini ones back here. And these are just finds from antique shops, and he was $3. He was busted. My husband fixed them for me, and he's so cute to me. So And then more primitive stuff. I'm in love with like horses now. These vintage books, I got them at a state sale. Vintage amber bottles are my thing right now. The dogs. This old metal tin lunchbox and my hats. I brought this all the way from Chicago. This primitive looking like crock bowl thing. This I was told that is to remove lint, so I thought that was cool. More vintage books, an oil lamp, a camera, horsey, and stars. And then on the bottom I have more amber bottles for a little primitive jar. These candles that I don't know, somebody must have made to make them look like that. I love that. Waxy, I don't know, I love that. So I got those. My husband gifted me this because it doesn't work all the way through for us to sell. So he said, if you want it, and I took it. Thought it was nice. And then I got John's name too, my other son that passed away. This is my mom, my grandma, my mom. Let me show you guys. That blondie right there is my mother, my grandmother, and all my aunts and uncles. Well, some I think. This is a picture that's supposed to go the other way, but I put it like that. I got these from Goodwill for $5.99 the set. And, oops, I almost fell. So yeah, that's how my shelves look. Here on the floor, I have another crock with a whole bunch of feathers. A child's rocking chair with another boy's bear, and just a mirror here. The other side, I have a secretary vintage desk with a chair. I have a typewriter with Joel's name, Joel when he was little. And this lamp is big for this here, but look how perfect the lamp matches to Joel's picture frame. And then I have little tiny vintage Bibles inside here. More Bibles. My little lamp that keeps falling. And I got big band and baby band clocks that don't work. I don't know if this one works. And then the Hobby Lobby pot that I need to put fall florals. I have a paperweight thing that I put on a picture frame, more Bibles, an old stapler, and an Avon doggy bottle. Next to this vintage dog too. He has a name that I can't remember right now. But this is what I have. And a mirror. And then here, I always have this little olive tree. And this little guy holding books. This is the mantel that my husband made me. I got old suitcases, of course, with another jug there. And tools to clean my fake fireplace that I don't have. More Crocs. I always have this Joel sign with butterfly that I made since he passed away. Candles hanging here, another Croc. Well, I don't know what this is, but I like it. I've been wanting a clock mantle, and my husband got me one. And these are just pictures that I have gotten from antique shops and yard sales. And I did a little collage of all the favorite things. But my favorite man is up there. I'm going to stain like the little, like tea stain it to make it look more vintage. The little frame thing around his picture. So this is how my mantle is looking. And I love it. Let me go back. Coffee table that I'm debating if I should paint it black or not. But I have like a little primitive star candle holder. The Bible always has my son's name with the magnifying glass. My husband found these. Then I have more Bibles. The little pumpkins that Noah made me. And this is like a cigar book and some like praying hands. Sofas, I bought them from Marketplace. And yes, we have a big bear sitting there. Since I found him at the secondhand shop, he's been sitting there because Noah was afraid to have him upstairs in the room. This guy cost me 50 bucks. And this guy cost me, no, this one cost me 50 bucks. I switched them because this one looks a little more worn out. This one cost me 90 from another lady that was moving. They're just pillow covers that I already had. This I bought at the secondhand store. It has little rips and stuff, but I loved it. Like, I just wanted to be there. Made me happy, so I got it. Again, these are pillows that I already had. I just got this at Target because I am a lover of canceled plans, but I'm still debating if I should take it back. That's why it has a tag. And then I got this from an antique shop for $10 because when you flip her around, she's another girl. So she's been sitting here because I love her. So yeah. And my rug I've been having for a long time. This came from At Homes, I think. But this is my living room. Sorry that Charlie's drinking his life away. And all these curtains, I got them super cheap. I think it's 2 panels for $10 at IKEA. But I do want, these to me is more springy and fall. And I want some for like, I mean springy and summer. I want some for fall, like a little thicker. But anyways, let me show you. Oh, and these little throw blankets, I got this one from Five Below a long time ago. And this is just a table runner that I also got super cheap. So yeah. Oh, and I got that. My husband found that at Goodwill. It's a really nice book magazine rack. It's like brass with like leather and I don't know, it's pretty. I had to like tell him, can I have it? And then I got these that I forgot to show you guys. This is from Heart and Hand. This I got a long time at Goodwill. I even did the haul. I think I got it for like $2.99. And this is just for matches. People tell me you're supposed to put the box, but listen, the boxes that I have do not fit there. So I just threw matches so people know what this is for. It's just funny. Like sometimes people treat you like they treat you like you don't know what you're doing, and you do. But it's just, you got to make it work. Guys, this is my home tour. When I get to being done with the top level, I will show you because I do want to give it a makeover. But this is how my casa looks. Very full for some people. I've seen people that done worse. This is what I love in my home right now. So very vintage, very secondhand, and I'm not complaining one bit. Like, I never thought I would have stuff like this in my house. I would make fun of my mother, but yet I have this big heavy tent. Oh, and I have an Ethan Allen chair that I got for like, I want to say $1.10. Was it $1.10? $1.90? I don't know. She had like $10.90 or something, and she had 90% off because she was closing her booth. Well, this is my home. This is my home, guys. Like I said, it might be packed for some, but I love it. We love it, right, Charles? And I can't wait to share all my full. I'm telling you, I mess up my videos somewhere or somehow. I can't wait for my fall decorate with me to show you, you know, the little ideas that I have. For today's video, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments if you think my house is a hot mess or if you like it, or what did you like about it. Oh, I don't know, tell me something. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Don't forget to please subscribe. It is totally free and it really helps me out. Put a little comment, a little emoji, something if you're in a hurry, just a little something, a little period or something. That means period poo. I'm a mess, guys. And it really helps my content, or any YouTuber that you guys love to watch. So I will really appreciate that, and I'm sure everyone else too. But thank you, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye. Charlie, say bye. Bye.